Good morning. By the way, once you guys can actually see my hair, it may or may not look weird. I'm not sure about that. In any case, um, thinking about the idea of vice and virtue, kind of good and evil, what sets them apart. Because there's this weird idea that evil on some level has to be appealing, otherwise people wouldn't do it. And given the myriad of reasons why a person may or may not like a thing, birthplace, rearing, whatever, like what is it that actually sets apart good and evil? I think it has to do with like kind of two major factors. Um, there's the notion of compatibility and there's the notion of sustainability, right? I think that's kind of what sets it apart. A good that can coexist with the goods is good. A good that cannot coexist with other goods, that devours all, is evil, right? Um, Vice, kind of pathologically, is pernicious. It is parasitic. It cannot coexist. So you could take something like a drug addiction, right? Pleasurable, yet not sustainable. Consequently, evil, right? Sleeping around. Appealing on a certain level, but also not sustainable, right? I.e., evil. At some point, it will destroy everything else in your life. And this dynamic that exists on a personal level also exists on a societal level. No man is an island unto themselves, but I guess, be that as it may. Like this, there's this notion that yes, you could do a thing. A thing can be appealing for a lot of reasons. There's some dude somewhere, I believe, who enjoys sneezes. I think he finds them attractive, which is the weirdest thing. I'm sure he'll get married and have a lovely degenerate family or something. I don't know. But in any case, I think the notion of good is quite open ended by necessity. Because people do find things attractive for a lot of reasons. And within the parameters of what is, again, sustainable and compatible with other things, with other goods that exist, yeah, it's very open ended. What a person can enjoy or what is good on a very subjective level, on a very relativistic level, is, yeah, it's fine if it's innocuous, if it can coexist, if it can live in symbiosis with other goods, all right, if it does not take over. And who knows, maybe that's kind of how things, start to become more mainstream if they are like and maybe that you could argue for like a case for innovation almost because of that. Oh, what? You want to put your lips on someone else's lips? You sick degenerate. uh, all right.